Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. I am so excited to be filming a closeout of the third budget by paycheck for the month of July, and then projecting what we plan to do for the fourth and final paycheck budget of July. So far this month, we've been spending less. We've been outside more and spending more quality time with the children. I'm super excited that my middle son, he's 6 years old, about to be 7. He wanted to start a lemonade stand, and he had his first lemonade stand yesterday, and oh my gosh, the boy was excited, and I was excited for him. He just really took on this entrepreneurship type role, and I'm so proud and so grateful that he was able to do it. We could spend time to allow him to do that. He made about $40 yesterday selling his lemonade that he squeezed himself and selling a few like cookies and things. It was so nice. It was so fun. We had a couple of friends come out to support him, which was great. And so that just made my whole week. Like, I think I'm going to be so happy for the next week just because of that alone. And remember, this is Budget with a Friend in case you're new here. Basically, for the summer, I'm filming the videos in my car because inside of my house is too loud with all of the children being home and having a baby who's babbling and talking. So it just makes it easier, and I hope that you enjoy it during the summer because I'm enjoying filming it here because I get a little peace and quiet. Plus, I get to share my budget with my accountability partners, my friends and internet cousins. My name is Tasha. I am a part of a family of 6. We have an infant baby who's 5 months old. I have a teenager in the 10th grade. I have a 6-year-old who's going to the 2nd grade in September, and I have a 5-year-old who is going to kindergarten. So that is our family, and my husband, of course, my husband. And I'm so grateful for this family, and I'm so grateful that even though we make a modest income, we are still building wealth one budget at a time, automatic investing, automatic saving, and putting at the forefront the top priorities. I like to prioritize certain things and create goals so that every time I'm ready to create a new budget or close out a budget, I know what's most important, and we work our way kind of backwards. So we do pay ourselves first in a sense. I look at our giving as top priority. So we give 10%, right, of whatever we bring in to use. Then we have our savings because we have to save up for future expenses because it's like a fence. It's building a hedge around the things that we're building. So if the market is up or if the market is down, we still have cash liquid that we can pull out for emergencies because life happens. And then we have investings because long term we want to build wealth. We want to have some portfolio set up that can transition or transfer to our children when they become adults, when they go to college, or when they start their businesses. They have something, they have a foundation, right? And of course, for us, when we are in our retirement age, we want to be able to live comfortably. So that's a top priority. After that, it's everything else. We make sure we can pay our bills, we can pay our living expenses, food, all of that. But we also need to make sure our giving, our savings, and our investings are top priority. So let me get into it. I'm using my annual budget workbook to go ahead and close out this budget by paycheck. I'm going to start with, where am I at? Am I in July? No, that's June. I'm going to start with from the very beginning of the month, and that is to look at my brain dump page. Now, I listed out, right, all of the individual credit card charges that we made in December of 2023 because I wanted to annihilate them one at a time. And so far for this month, between paychecks 1, 2, and 3, we've taken care of at least half of this list. So in order to really have enough money to save and to invest, we got to pay down this debt. So that's why I started off with that. All right. One of our goals, our top goals for the month, is to build next month's bills to $1,500. We're on pace with that. We're going to have a little bit more than $1,500, just a little bit, but still more because of interest that hits this account. We use high yield savings accounts to save for pretty much everything right now. That and CDs. We do have certificates of deposits, and we're creating a CD ladder right now. So right now we have 3. And one is 9 months, one is 6 months, and the other one is 6 months too, because I just opened a new one with our brick and mortar bank because they were offering 5% APY. All right, so the paycheck that I'm looking at today occurred on the 19th of July. We are closing out the month soon, and it seems like it's going fast, y'all. All right, so, another good news. I'm looking at my vision board quickly. I wrote on my vision board that I see 10 shares of XOM owned, right? We're building up our Robinhood dividend portfolio asset by asset. So right now, we already have 10 shares of NVIDIA because of the split that they had a month ago, I think it was. So we have 10 shares of that. Next is XOM. We're building that up to 10 shares. And thankfully, because we have the automatic investing going, we got another fractional share that bought us to 8 shares. I think it's a little more than 8. So I'll show you on the screen what that looks like. The top 3 goals that we had for the month, not really relevant to this budget, but kind of still. Run and play with my children. My son had his lemonade stand and I helped him, and he have quite a few things. It was so amazing. I probably will insert a clip. Cash flow summer, which we have been doing for the most part. If you watch my expense tracking videos every Wednesday, you'll see that we've been getting better at not using the card so much and building next month's bills to $1,500. So let me go over to paycheck 3 now. And we planned for $900, right? As for income, but we had $1,100 come in. I'm opening the windows because it's hot. Now, because of that, we're doing a zero-based budget. $1,100 is the cost of all of our expenses. Next, our tithe. Now, for giving, last week in paycheck number 2, I didn't put aside our giving, and I even did it wrong. I gave $180 this week. It actually should have been $200 because last week we had $900 to work with. So 90 plus 110 is $200. And so I have to add an additional $20. But I did move that money already. I didn't forget to do the giving this week. That's important because I didn't want to forget that. Savings. We have our automatic savings. Each week, $55 moves from the operating account to the individual savings account. So that money is gone. Our automatic investing is $50. So $25 to Fidelity and $25 to Robinhood. That is set to come out on Monday next week. Or this week, actually, because I'm filming this video at the beginning of the last week of July. Sunday, what's today, the 20th, 21st? The 21st. So Monday, that money will move. Next month's bills did get $100. I transferred that over. I did not pull out the cash yet, but I allocated $65. 25 of it going towards our laundry cost and $40 going to the 10K challenge. I want to put something in there to keep going because, to be honest with you, I have used some of that money that I saved because I have a very special event coming up and I needed to prepare for that. So that's costing me a little bit. So I took some from there without using the credit card. I did not want to use the credit card for that and say, oh, I'll pay it back. I'm using the cash, but I am still working on the 10K challenge. I'm not going to give up on it. So I just wanted to let you know that. And then I have an other. I paid for my baby girl's earrings, $96.65. So I used my debit card because I didn't have enough cash on me to pay for it then and there, but that's fine because I needed to buy her earrings, her first set of earrings. All right, now for bills and expenses. We paid $553.35 towards bills this week. $375 is a fourth of our rent for August. I put that aside. For debt, my debt payment I'm excited about because we thought we were only going to be able to pay $75, but we paid $178.35. So more than $100 above what we planned. I'm happy about that. Anytime we can pay a little more to reduce that debt and get it down even further, I'm happy about. Plus, our automatic payment of $35 hit this week. So just add those two together. I don't have my calculator with me in the car, but we paid more than the minimum already for the month. So that's good. 16.3% of this income went to giving, 14% went to savings, and 4.5% went to investing. And so because I saw how much money came in that was above what we planned for the third week, I'm going to go in and project for the fourth week. But before that, let me look at the operating account and make sure I updated this. Oh, I didn't. Okay. I did update the transfers that we made on Friday, but the credit card payment had not yet come out. So our balance ended at $429.14. And then I wrote in the Quicksilver debt payment that was supposed to hit $178.35. That did hit on Saturday. So we're about $250, I believe, in the operating account. I'll probably show you on the screen after I update this, so you guys can see. That's where we ended. And I'm happy to say that we're actually going to start building up another cushion in this account, bigger than what we've had. Some weeks it ended at like 30, and then other weeks it ended $20, something like that. I need to get it to at least, I think, $420. So my goal for August, and then probably even going into the fourth quarter, is to build up a cushion in this operating account to $420, because that will take care of all of the automatic savings that we have, investments that we have, and then give us grace as we go week to week. I don't like bringing it down so low. So that's a goal we're working on. Right now in the month of July, we're working on getting next month's bills to $1,500. So it's been $100 transferred every single week because we're paid every week. So going forward into August, I am projecting that we're going to have that $100 saved into our cushion, into the Capital One account, so that way we can build it up there. So instead of going to next month's bills, that money is reallocated to the Capital One operating account. For next week, July 26th, paycheck number 4, 26, the budget that we're working with is $1,100. And my top priority reads, keep auto contributions, that's savings and investing, and His grace is sufficient, meaning God's grace is sufficient. So I'm focusing on that. Moving down to giving straight away, we're going to plan to give $110. For savings, automatic savings of $55, investing $50. Cash expenses. Now, $125 is what I plan to take out. $25 going to laundry, $50 going towards the 10K challenge, and $50 for scratch-off challenges. One thing I project happening starting in August probably is that I'm going to use all of the savings challenges that I've purchased, that I've downloaded, that I've been gifted, to finish those and then reallocate that money that we've saved to our kids' binders, because I haven't stuffed their binders in a while, and school is going to be back in session in like a month and a week. So we need to start getting ready for that. So the plan is to do as many scratch-off challenges, other mini challenges. As we finish them, I'm going to reallocate them to the kids' binders one by one. And then for bills and expenses, we plan for $660. The last installment for August rent will be put aside for $375, and then our debt payment towards the credit card will be $285. I'm excited that it's a little bit more, but I don't think we're going to hit our goal of $1,011 towards the debt this month. I'm not getting an AdSense payout this month, so I'm not going to be able to use any money from that, but that's okay too, because next month we may get one. We should get one. And I'm hoping that I can highlight or check off some more of the charges we made in December of last year with that $285 debt payment. All right, so I think I went over everything. I hope it was clear what I talked about. I am going to be rearranging our budget for August, just basically reallocating the $100 weekly to next month's bills to our operating account so we can create a cushion in there quickly. And that's everything for this budget check-in. We have not finished our other, I can't really change anything or add anything to the monthly budget because we're still working on it. We have one more week to go to reach our investment goals, our cash that we pulled out, even though I don't think we pulled out $500 for the month. But that's it. I did have some miscellaneous spending, right? The other throughout the month. So that took away from our debt snowball and cash we could pull out. But that's okay. It's okay. I'm hoping to have a cash stuffing video on Tasha's money and stuff by the first week of August, and get back to that because we're almost monetized over there. And my goal is, once that channel gets monetized, any AdSense revenue or any extra revenue we receive from it is going straight towards the car loan because we want to pay that down quickly. We have some more goals, more things that we need to do, and so I want to be ready for that by reducing our debt as much as possible, reducing our liabilities so we can build up more assets. So that is it, and that is all for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to click the like button, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't, and I will talk to you in the next one. And as always, continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.